not from Allah to fall from heaven. Signa, make on the vanilla they go. Finish!
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Fauzia Ahmadu Bello.
Belembe. Oh, no.
My name is Aliu Bagudu Abubakar, and I'm the Oga Kwata for Legal Council. I want to see this opportunity to thank you for all that you have been doing. A lot of prayers have been said. People have been praying for you, and it is certain that the Brekete family program has the highest listenership in the whole of Abuja.
Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1, the home of the Brekete family.
Mama Hawa, now when you carry table go so?
I just want to use Antanda. Take spare this cloth today when I wash for this wire.
You know sabi say this one electric wire?
I sabi now, but
waiting, you know no say na danger you dey take the place so. In case you no sabi, to dey spread the wet cloth on top electric wire fit kill person or even safe. No put your television antenna near electric wire. And if you see any electric wire wey rainstorm fall for ground, abeg you no near am o. To dey build, buy and sell, or to dey perform any kind human activity under power line, na invitation to danger. When you dey build your house, you must to leave with space between the house and the electricity installation, just as law talk am. Make we all dey follow these simple warnings so that we no go put our life and the life of people wey dey around us for danger.
from where you get all this important information?
From Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, the company wey care well for the safety of im customers for Kogi, Nasarawa and Niger State, plus including the Federal Capital Territory Abuja. Abuja Electricity Distribution Company want make you stay alive to enjoy them services. Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, power of community.
Where is this aroma coming from?
Think no further. It is the Drumsticks Value Meal.
Drumsticks Value Meal? That's an expensive aroma.
Not at all. With just 500 naira only, you can recharge your stomach. We're not done with you yet. With 800 naira, you get real value. A special package of rice, 1 piece of chicken, coleslaw, plus 1 pet Pepsi. Walk into any Drumsticks today while this offer lasts. Drumsticks, music for your belly.
Just one taste and I'm wanting more.
The Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society, NMGS, cordially invite all stakeholders to the installation ceremony of the 30th President of the Society, Engineer Obadiah Simon Nkom, FNMGS, FNSME, MNSE. Date, Saturday, 22nd June 2019. Venue, Ladi Kwali Hall, Sheraton Hotels, Abuja. Time, 10 a.m. Guests are to be seated at 9:30 a.m. Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society, NMGS, creating and sustaining the riches of the nation. Surveyor Alabo C.D. Charles, FNMGS, FNIS, Vice President, Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society, and Chairman Installation Committee. Announcer.
Ina masu bukatar sanin irin wainar da ake toyawa a duniyar wasanni rankata kaf. Ina masu son su san inda muka baro jiya. Ina muke a yau kuma ina muka dosa gobe a duniyar wasannin cikin gidan Najeriya da kasashen waje.
To ku kasance tare da Human Rights Radio da Talabijin.
Kan mita 101.1 inda muke kawo muku sahihai da ingantattun labaran wasanni masu kayatarwa da ilmantarwa a shirinmu na duniyar wasanni wanda ke zo muku a kowace ranar Alhamis da misalin karfe 2 na rana har ya zuwa karfe 3. Duniyar wasanni.
Daga nan Human Rights Radio da Talabijin, Radio da TV masu kwato muku 'yanci. Babu shakka mun yi gaba.
Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1 is a family station with broadcast programs that are suitable for everyone in the family.
Imagine you are the president of Nigeria. There are real issues in our country, Nigeria, that needs to be tackled now. Is it the high rate of corruption or the increasing rate of unemployment? Is it the growing state of poverty or the lack of necessary infrastructure? Name it. Whatever the issues are, stop the blame game. How can we solve these problems together? Imagine you are the president of Nigeria or the governor of your state or even your leader. What will you do to tackle some of Nigeria's challenges? Call us. Be a part of the solutions to Nigeria's problems. Imagine is designed to stir up the leadership in you. Imagine is designed to stir up the leadership traits in you. Join us Mondays and Thursdays on Imagine from 5 to 6 p.m.
only on Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1 FM Abuja. Human Rights Radio and Television, redefining broadcasting.
Imagine you are the president of Nigeria.
Kai ka ci ya kusa na sauraren shirinmu na musheƙi ayarmu na Human Rights Radio.
A'a, Baba Ari, wannan shiri ne kuma na musheƙi ayarmu.
Awala alatsa kuwa baka sani ba, ai shiri ne da yake kawo mana labarai na ban dariya da nishaɗi.
A'a, in haka ne ko Baba Ari, ni ma zan je in kunna rediyo na domin saurari wannan shiri. Amma a wace tasha ne ake yi?
A tashar al'umma mana ta Human Rights Radio.
A dukkan ranakun Asabar da misalin karfe 8:15 na dare har zuwa karfe 9 dare.
Tare da Sabitu Garba Mustapha.
In haka ne kuwa ni ma zan je in kunna rediyo na yanzu.
Abin ya zo a daidai mai ido ɗaya leƙa shantu. Duk ɗaya ne makafi sun yi dare. A cikin wannan shiri ne za ku samu labarai na ban dariya ku kyakyata.
Ku fidda damuwa don haka ku ci gaba da kasancewa da wannan tasha tamu mai albarka, tashar Human Rights Radio daga nan babban birnin tarayya Abuja.
Tare da Sabitu Garba Mustapha mu kyakyata.
Kì í sùn lẹ́ẹ̀karùn-ún gbogbo ibi ló gba alágbára èyí ló dífá fún ètò yín ètò wa ó ṣe ó jẹ lórí Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1 ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Sátidé ní dédé aago 1:30 ẹ máa gbọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ètò ó ṣe ó jẹ yóò mọ wá sétí gbọ̀yìn ní dédé aago 1:30 ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Sátidé ẹ má gbé kúrò ẹ má gbádùn ẹ má gbádùn.
Listen in any time, at any mood, in any land. Our sound everywhere. We resonate and we redefine broadcasting. Human Rights Radio and Television. Redefining broadcasting.
Chop it, dice it, mix it, flip it, fry it, enjoy it. Join Chef Fatima as she cooks your favorite dishes. Kitchen Republic.
Every Sunday by 5:30 in the evening
Only on Human Rights Radio, 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting.
Sunana Kubra Usman, wacce aka fi sani da Kubra Usman sarkin Fulanin Gombe, ɗaya nake daga cikin mawaƙan nan na zamani. Ina shawartar 'yan uwana mata kai har ma da maza da ku ci gaba da sauraron shirin muryar mata daga nan gidan rediyon kwato 'yancin al'umma da misalin karfe 12 zuwa karfe 1.
A dukkanin ranakun Litinin.
Shiri ne wanda yake kunshe da ilmantar da rayuwar mata da sanin 'yancin su ta kowane fanni na rayuwa. Human Rights Radio mita 101.1. Human Rights Radio mita 101.1.
Regardless the circumstance, I intend to question the defendant with all I have. For that is a part of my creed.
If the two of you are ready, court is now in session for the trial of...
Join up with our diverse team, well set up and made up of legal professionals and experts as we give you access to guidance, educate and enlighten you on a broad array of issues raised by the modern legal landscape. Absolutely free. Airing on Human Rights Radio and Pro Bono Chambers, Mondays to Fridays, 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1 FM. Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. Pro Bono Chambers. Pro Bono Chambers.
My name is Femi Adeshino. I'm the Special Advisor to the President. I'm proud to identify with Human Rights Radio 101 FM. I'm glad that this station has is under President Muhammad and that respects the human right of every Nigerian. Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM, redefining broadcasting.
Human Rights Radio.
My country people, it's a program don't show in a domot. We go help you recover stolen item. Your bag don't lost. I be na your documents. You don't forget your phone inside taxi. I be you throw away your passports. Anything where you lost, we go help you find program. Show it. On top Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM every Saturday from 2 to 3 p.m. Better people go bring you nothing. Come and the ordinary president go announce am every Saturday 2 to 3 p.m. on top Human Rights Radio 2 to 3 p.m. on top Human Rights Radio.
Vano. Where they pinch you for body? Wetin be that thing wey don tey wey you dey look for where to yarn am? That thing wey dey smell now. Shebi you know say e get some kind thing wey dey smell for ear. Vano na the ogbonge program wey don show for you to take talk am as e be. Make we for join hand take address and mend these issues wey dey ground. My people, this fit be domestic. For example, you don't notice say your neighbor dey sama im wife wicked blow for face all the time. That is to say, him dey beat her turn wetin oyinbo people dey call domestic violence. And this wife, she keep pekem like say dem put tape for her mouth. Or if it be say for your area, e get this gutter where people dey throw away dirty anyhow, and now when rain dey fall, everywhere block village. Now so everywhere they smell joy, and people person they they do anyhow. I been a government, they do something we not just follow at all. Anything where you see say not just make sense and we gas correct am. Oh yeah, make una call. Make we take yarn this matter. Remember, make you no call cost anybody.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
And no. Right, stop. Now there another person own starts. My country people, time don't reach where I go carry myself waka jejely from here. Because say, now ordinary president now qualified to take talk this matter. Oh, my hand no day. Until then, make
Telephone Vano with the ordinary president now go the air on Saturday 4 enter 6 in the evening.
Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1. Human Rights Radio and Television with a redefined
Human Rights Radio and Television redefined nothing.
Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody in the studio stand up for the national pledge after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God. Help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen. Amen. Yes, in our corner, a car to Toma, good about Pedaso, Kele, Ulegwena, Genshu, Kankarangwas, and Nadobre Utra, Mimam watching Ghana for Quaino, Tashi Manya Bista Natashre, Usre, Ango, Sonal and Ungonyale, Ashago, Ishalafia, Yakafanga Mamam Bilolo, Ndaire, Wailuma, Ata Numare, Washiye, Yewona, Jinjirim, Bawaji, Ane Miri. Aku awalejam usamada Kenya ameolo dudu una good morning.
Good morning. Ordinary president.
Morning. Get good. Get.
Good morning. Ordinary president.
Good morning. Get. Good
morning. Ordinary president. GCON. Double doctor, double ambassador, 9-star comrade, Ezugerger 1, Ozi Chim Chim, Osu 1, senior advocate of the masses.
The lamb.
Oh, lo, lo.
Hi. The lamb.
Oh, lo, lo.
The lamb. Children go to sorry. This daddy is not. Not saying that. No wonder. This madness is infectious. Where they do and make Nigeria move forward. Abi una know what make Nigeria move forward?
We want to.
Now our parents don't do gentle, it no work. Our grandparents gentle, now make we take small shouting they follow now. So that, if somebody step on your leg for inside bus, all of understand. If you no push them or you no shout, you no go no say step on your leg.
Yes, sir.
Most especially when the car they in motion. My leg is okay. You understand? Or you just so now waiting will they do with that? Nigeria be like moto. Nigeria be like moto. the engine they on. And no be any human being start the engine. Now God in heaven now start the engine.
Yes, sir.
The fuel where they move Nigeria as a car. Now God now in the servant. The filling station they for heaven. If not be so, Nigeria for don't stop. Bam! And if for no, by now if for don't pack up. But because two things, even the way you go carry motor, go mechanic, they go service, change filter, change this thing. Who done now? Yeah. If they distract me, if you they turn like that. Anytime we wear new clothes, I so you go there. And if you talk too much, I go mention who I talk to now. Because people will...
No, everybody know. The person know.
Okay, now you know, say now you wear new clothes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good.
And I thank God.
Not gonna clap for him, say you wear new clothes.
I thank God, God use you. Get tailor for
now, the difference between me and him, if you now observe me well, 3 clothes now they circulate.
Yes.
Everybody's having me with my 3 clothes.
Yes.
I know if you see me wear new clothes, those 3, one don't they die go.
And that's what
Either I do like this armpit show. It here?
No. This one about here.
It here?
This one about here.
In the next 1 year, this one go do with that. Anyway, we still talk about Nigeria as a country. Now, my simple analogy now they use, I know go school well like una we go school. Some of una we get the dream to go to school, only say JAMB, no, won't play with una future. But we are telling JAMB, no way, it can't work. Oh, bro, go, yeah. Or there is she. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I tell you, I say Nigeria be like the key, na automatic, keyless. Na God, na in the press am. Since we press am, the motor they jim. Now, when the fuel don't they go down, the filling station, spiritual filling station where God get for Nigeria, na there then they refill our tank. It was in a human being, they refill our by now. The fuel where they suppose refill Nigeria tank, we go make Nigeria they continue to the move. Some people go sell land, put their money for their pocket. After all, they get another nationality. After all, their children they abroad. After all, they get the money to enter aeroplane, make them go there. But as he be saying, now God hold these two plus the servicing of Nigeria. Now make if not be so. Una generation where they complain about JAMB now, una no suppose meet Nigeria, if not be because of God. I want you to know that we have everything. Mention any great country in this world and mention some of the things we make that country great. Nigeria get like 800% of that thing times 800, which means Nigeria is greater than any other country you can mention. Nigeria is a difficult country. Don't quote me wrong. Anybody that can rule Nigeria, that can lead Nigeria effectively, when I say effectively, anybody that can effectively rule Nigeria can rule America, can rule the whole of Europe without problem. Here, religious sentiment, tribal sentiment, political sentiment. Our sentiment too much. Things go down, they move fine. Somebody go just wake up, whip one particular sentiment. That is all. They go now for Nigeria, they go catch person thief money. Money where they set aside for national development. They catch them. Some people go wake up, say, why then they expose and why then they prosecute them? Now because Now from their side you come off from. You are not even ashamed. You are identifying yourself with a thief, a confirmed thief. We no deny. We evidence, see evidence where they recover money from them. Instead, we will not go even tell them to fear, make una reject them from una community, so that una children no go grow up to become thieves. Because any way for where we say, then they turn role model to other children where they grow. Today, they day for mosque, then they for church. Some of them go thief money finish, they go give them traditional rulers. Now them be elders for church, now them be elders for mosque. If they want form committee, if they know I'm talking to you. You are leader. That you when they were growing, nobody that you are not enjoying now. Where God save. They give them respect. Say one.
One.
When they enter
two.
Just be go come, my dear, please make us proud. You know you are the hope of this community. That this time. You are the hope of this community. Anybody that is not a leader.
No, sir.
When they go school, where they want go, where motor. If you go, they go give you transport allowance of how much you spend to get to your school. Challenge me here. Apart from saying I'm free, week, then they give them pocket money. Not be their papa money, this country's money that all of them are holding now. Where they not allow make it circulate, make it reach everywhere. Free education everywhere. They go give them pocket money. Uniform, they give you 3 types of uniforms. The dormitory, if you see them, if you they sick, oh, they go first of all carry you go dispensary. If they go dispensary, they too high, then will move you to general hospital instantly from school. That time, if you won't go on vacation, they won't go on vacation. Where did we get it wrong? Most of them will finish secondary school. As soon as they finish secondary school, employment don't they on standby. They wait for them. Most of them no apply for any. And then after the 3 to 4 options of the job, then another option of scholarship for you to go to the university in either America, England, or anywhere. Now you go choose which one you want to do. Any of these opportunities where they give you for work, if you work for other 6 months, if you finish university, those days they go give you ladder. Now lie. Ladder makara. These same people will enjoy this FOC. Now them, they hold Nigeria to ransom. I'm talking to you for you to understand what they did not put in your history books. For you to understand. If your father is responsible, talk to your father now. If your grandfather is responsible, talk to him now. Today, Nigerians that are not supposed to suffer are the ones suffering in the whole of Africa. What business do we have leaving Nigeria for another country, including Ghana? Including Ghana. In the 80s, Ghanaians, they enter Nigeria to come sell puff puff. Even 90, puff puff, chop one, chop two, chop one, chop two. No be condemn, they condemn them. But now history, I they tell you now. And when you want to talk history, talk as it be. Unless if you discover something where if you talk, you go bring about disunity, you hold them for your belly. Because in broadcasting and journalism, you get what they call gatekeeping. No be everything where you sabi now in your mouth to go come out. In the interest of national security and national development. But we know those days, if your stove spoil for Nigeria, not throw away you they throw away. Until Ghanaians enter, they go carry a empty container of Bonvita and the rest. Some of these people will lead us that time, they're still there alive, and they are still within the corridor of power. Now, Ghana has overtaken Nigeria. We should stop. It is one thing for you to be on top. It is another thing for you to maintain that position. Because once you are on top, if you are in that position, come be like you and overtake you. Today, some of overtaking us. Nigeria is the I'm talking to you. Thank you. I'm talking to you not because I'm talking to children. I'm talking to leaders. You can change things. This is the beginning. When you see something that is wrong, you say this is wrong. Don't disrespect your elders. There are several ways you can make an elder understand or realize the fact that he or she is wrong. We are Africans. We don't insult our elders. But there are diplomatic ways you can correct elders. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
You don't challenge elders in Africa. We don't support it. But there are ways. Like this one now. We are letting them know that because they have enjoyed the best of everything, now they should not give us the worst of everything. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Poor men, children know they feel go school again. In a family of 4 or 5, parents, papa, mama, and children go sit down. Jonah, Marilyn, Isaac, the other name. Please, okay, Dorcas. See, you can see I am grade level 10 in the civil service. If not private, I am in so-so organization. This is my take-home salary. And if I say, now you, You have finished secondary school now. Because the gap between you and your younger sister is just 1 year. She has finished now. I can't afford to send the two of you to university. I don't see parents who call me, say make I join them for meeting like this. Now, for what is it now? And now this phone, they vibrate. Now, the family go decide. Not because any of these qualified children, not as if any of them is not qualified. All of them are qualified. All of them are willing and ready to go to further their education. But because of circumstances beyond their control, one will step down for one. I don't know whether any of my families, it don't happen like this. It happens in your own family. Now you step down, I've been another person step down for you. Collect microphone. Let us share this. For you to know that she is a great person. Collect microphone. Come forward. Come forward.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Good morning, my dear.
Good morning, Brekete family
yes.
member. Good morning, my Nigerians.
What is your name?
My name is Mrs. Ondoma Helen.
Okay.
When I lost my father, I was in GSS 3 then. It was so difficult for my mom. My elder sister was already in the College of Education. My immediate elder sister too, she just finished secondary school. So it was so difficult for my mom. We, the younger ones, had to step down. Me, my immediate younger sister, and the rest of them.
And I'm sure it affected you.
Of course.
Let's appreciate her for her sacrifice. Thank you. If you give an opportunity like this, many go talk them. And sometimes, unfortunately, the one way you sacrifice make you go to school, go there, you no go represent well. It go be bad investment, bad sacrifice. You get somebody where they carry come now for rehabilitation. He was doing fantastically well. That gap where they happen, now make they encourage, since we God give us the vision of this Brekete Academy, they encourage parents. Every single break we children get, engage them. Engage them. It is better than keeping them at home idle, because they tell say the idle man's mind is the
devil's workshop.
In fact, workshop no the rain again, na lab it be. Na lab, they invent things. It's the devil's laboratory. Yes. Now, that gap of when you finish secondary school and when you go get admission into university or polytechnic, or now that gap, now some people some girls they carry belly. Now that time some people they join bad gang. Now that time some people they learn how to smoke. Now that time some people they learn how to take drugs. Now that time, and some by the end of the 1 year, to recover such a child, if God no intervene, they know they feel recover them again. But their own children, as soon as they did for Form 4, they prepare to write NECO, WAEC, and JAMB. Or Form 5. And I be SS, you mean old school. Okay, when I know get from 1, from 2 again, but JSS 1. From as soon as they pass JSS 3, enter SS 1, they prepare them. When I know why, make I talk one thing when no go sweet many people for ear. It's a cycle. Make somebody off this thing. Now cycle way, just off them direct. We need to break the chain. Check the history of this country. The people who rule us in the First Republic, Second Republic. Which republic we dey now? Any republic when it be. Make una check the record. Now very few no get connection with the first people who rule us in the First Republic. It's a cycle. They have a chain. They will never allow you to come in between because you don't belong to the cycle. Sports and education. Now be the two things where they give you the plier to cut the chain and come in between, and they are trying to make it difficult for you to access education. They send their children abroad. No ASU strike affects their children's education. You and person go finish secondary school the same year. If they carry PhD, they work. You never get degree. Are we together? Yes. You have to be self-determined. You have to tell yourself that nothing can stop you from succeeding in life. Tell yourself that, please. Tell yourself that nothing can stop you from succeeding in life. Nobody. You just have to. I told myself that. That is the reason why today I can stand before you and talk to you. If you check my family history, I am a good for nothing. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. My family gave up on me. Nobody ever believed in me, including our aunties and uncles after the demise of my late father. May his soul rest in peace. Amen. Some of una uncle they pamper una nana because una father still there alive, una mother still there alive. Wait, make them die. Make una see. The same uncle where they come una house, you go in house, they no go allow you enter the house. I service relationship. Now that you have the opportunity, please face it and take advantage. This is your best time ever. Make good use of this opportunity. Not even JAMB can jam your success in life. Just remain determined, focused, and resilient. Never you allow them. Where God they catch them, if they send their children abroad, the children will go learn how to take heavy drugs way past their head. Now born to the body they come here. Even with the madness, they will still give them work. They're not going to come work, but they go to pay them salary. Big men, children, they choose work where they go do. Tell me one big man, one poor man picking, where don't ever do as a youth corps member. You do your service for NMPC, for Central Bank of Nigeria, for GNLD, for mention all these big organizations where better money they come out, where better people they work there. As a poor man speaking, even if you talk say make you serve or do IT, forget, they no go allow. They share it amongst themselves. God will see us through. Amen. I'm giving this sermon waiting for JAMB registrar Professor Oloyede to show, or the PRO. None of them don't show. So we will continue with waiting we start. ICPC is here. Unless if ICPC themselves na cowards them be. Make we know. Madam Nena Kajemeli of SERVICOM. This is complete service failure, Madam Nena. Unless if SERVICOM na cowards them be. Today we have a combination of ICPC and SERVICOM. You will say your story. Let them listen to you. Let us see what they can do about it. In Nigeria today, they do selective punishment. You be big man picking, another person be poor man picking, una go thief together. In fact, now the big man picking, na even break the door because of confidence. Now you carry your own na escort. You just dey show and say person they come. Now you go prison. The big man picking go come they visit you for prison. ICPC, I challenge you. SERVICOM, I challenge you. But make we appreciate them first in advance. Let me prepare people's mind. Today is a marathon program. We may drag this program till 10 o'clock. It's a special program that has national interest. It is something that borders on the future of our young leaders. We cannot play about with it. We must deal with it once and for all. Let's hear, we will hear from the Mrs. Okodwa. Not just Mrs. Okodwa. Mrs. Okodwa, MNI. Let's appreciate her. She go introduce herself, and then one of our uncles here go tell una the MNI is not a political title. You have to work for it. You have to earn it. You have to merit it. You have to, oh no, my God, oh my God. Sometimes 300 people go for MNI. Sometimes now only 16 they get MNI. The others no succeed. Una go know wetin MNI mean. Wetin you go do, where you go, how you go do before you get MNI. But may she introduce herself first.
Hembelembe.
Oh no.
Hembelembe.
Oh no. But you try. You sabi pass me self. Make una clap for her. Mommy sabi pass me, ba? Mommy sabi pass me.
Yes.
Not true. Come, mommy sabi pass me, ba?
Yes.
If una know say mommy sabi pass me, make una clap for mommy. You know, any court where you go, the judge there now, my lord. Whether you senior ram, you know senior ram, whether you born for age, now wait
my lord.
So, lord. You know, we get what we need from her, which is justice. Anything where she just make we call her now. My lord, ma.
Good morning, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I will speak in normal English.
No problem.
Because of our children who are here.
Yes, ma.
They are students, and I think they understand good English.
And they are young leaders. They are young
leaders.
Yes.
He is very right. My name is Rashidat Okodwa, and I work with ICPC. I am the spokesperson for ICPC. And ICPC is on ground to make sure that we have to reduce it, to reduce corruption in Nigeria. It is not possible to eradicate. Eradication means something you are wiping out entirely, completely. That is not possible because corruption is a human problem. It's everywhere. But in Nigeria, it is too much. What he has told you now is true. That Nigeria, your education is threatened because of corruption, because of some people up there who are greedy, who are selfish, who have enjoyed the benefits from this nation, and they are now foreclosing, that is stopping your own because of what they are doing. What he has said is very correct. And you are correct, sir. Very correct, sir. Very correct. But many of us who are in government today, many of us who are maybe working in private sector, come from the same background as he. Poor families, not even middle class, but only for education. That was why we're able to at least arrive at this state in life. So you cannot play with your education. It is important that when you are talking about what corruption has done for against this nation, that you yourself, you are not party to it. When you are going to school now, please do not follow those who are cheating.
Yes.
Because you only know what you know. What you don't know, you cannot. You can only give what you know. If you go through school through cheating, it will come back to haunt you someday.
Yes.
Because someday, when you have the opportunity to perform, you will not be able to deliver. And you know that all you have is your brain. As somebody who is not privileged in life, make that brain work for you. Make that brain work for you. So do not cheat in school. Others may call you stupid, that you don't know the way. Mumu, please don't follow them. I know for a fact, because I know it's education that brought me to this level. My father was just a poor civil servant. He retired at level 9 in civil service. Level 9 is like, he was I think a senior somebody. He started as a clerk. He's late now, may he so rest in peace. But he worked for many years, but education was important to him. That's how come I was educated. And what he's saying now, whereby some people will leave school, for others they will not be able to go. I was only able to attend university because the federal government gave me a scholarship. Now those scholarships these days, it appears they are no longer available for the poor man anymore. It appears they are being cornered somehow, but these are all the things that ICP is on ground to checkmate. So that when we see evidence of things not being done properly, people are being cheated out of their rights, things are not going by way of due process, they are favoring other people. That is why we are on ground, to secure this, our own future and your future. So you have to be on hand to help ICPC by being of good behavior yourselves, and then speaking up against corruption. Like he said, there are diplomatic ways of telling people they are wrong. We are not encouraging you to be insubordinate, or to be stubborn, or to be nasty to your elders. But when things are not going on well, be bold enough to say, this is not right. Because you are a human being, you have all the rights in the Constitution to live a decent life. And we have to make it happen. The Constitution itself cannot suddenly get up. It doesn't have a life. It is we, the human beings, that will give those rights, the rights that are stated in the Constitution. We are the ones to give life to those things that are stated. This radio station is what? What is the name of this radio station?
Human Rights
Radio.
What better name can any station bear? It's a fact. It's a fact. And don't forget that ICPC is on ground to make sure that things are done right.
Make we clap for her.
So, my second here, now big oga for the office. So.
Okay, Ingo introduce himself, and now Ingo even tell us waiting they make person qualify to be MNI, so that una too go aspire to become MNI. When she become MNI, over 1,000 men apply to become MNI. She and very few men now then succeed get MNI. Una no go clap for her. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Awesome man.
My ordinary president, God bless you.
Amen.
And I want to thank Mrs. Okodwa MNI for that motherly advice and eminently advice.
Eminently advice.
Yes. Well, Mr. President, I want to talk on the sermon that you did. You know, when you hear the white man say, if you want to appreciate what you did, if you tell a white man something, he really appreciate it. He will tell you that, yes, that makes sense. So that is what your sermon did this morning. It makes sense a lot.
Did it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Very well.
No, let me confirm from the young leaders. Did it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Did it make good sense?
Yes, sir.
Very good sense?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We have children in the studio.
Yeah. There are plenty.
The cameraman is not showing now. I'm not.
Are you okay? So let them know that you are here to represent yourselves and to represent those that cannot gain access into the studio. We have over 100 youths in the studio. Over 100. Have you? Our bench where they take three adults. Now 4. So we have almost 140 youths, young leaders in the studio. Look on wave him, make you see now. Wave him and smile. Wave him and smile. Yes.
Let me tell you something. I graduated 2000 from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. Madam President, when I was paying my last school fee, I was grumbling that it was very expensive. Do you know how much I paid? I paid 2,590 naira. I was grumbling. 2,000. I graduated 2,000. Now, what is the 19 naira for? The 19 naira was my accommodation for the whole year. 19 naira, not 100 naira, 19 naira. Now, if you take statistics, from 1960 to date, all the ministers of education, both senior ministers and state ministers, but dead or alive, none of them paid a dime for his education. No exception, I say both dead or alive, none of them paid a dime for his education. And these are the people that make education out of the reach of the common man today, as we speak, because of bad policies. Why? What happened? What is the problem? The fact the children of the common man, this is the only thing that we have that we can compete with the children of the rich, because it's a matter of brain. When God is giving brain, it does not determine which family you are coming from. So why is it so difficult for a common man to pay for school fee? Now school fee has gone as skyrocketed beyond the reach of a common man because of bad policies of people that do not pay for education. So if you don't pay for something, you don't value it. So they don't value the education because they got it free.
Yes. No good clap for Usman. Yes. But even here, when they say make we pay so that we go appreciate that make them no overcharge us. Abi?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Because what is good for Bala is good for Bulus. Thank you. Yes, you go introduce yourself, sir.
Thank you very much, Honorable President. Good morning, Honorable President.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, fellow Nigerians. My name is Edet Ufot. Na me be 2IC to the great Mrs. Rashidat Okodua MNI, will be spokesperson of ICPC. That is after her, na me. Sometimes na me they carry her bag. Last week, when she know day because she go one government assignment, na me come here come represent her. Ordinary President talk say make I explain wetin that her MNI be.
Now, before you do that, my coded widow, she said, good morning, my ordinary president. It happened to me too. I stepped down for my elder brother. Luckily, I got married after 1 year and continued from there. So if to say she no marry responsible man, because he gets some irresponsible men where father go to say, this my daughter, I want me she go school. He say, no, sir. She does not have any problem. In my house, she go school. Many, they don't deceive them. School, they no see. Now only to the bonbon children, Ebuka, Usman, Kabiru, Simon, Beatrice, Akaja, okay. Continue.
Okay.
Sorry, man, a slip of tongue.
Okay, briefly. MNI won the highest.
We gonna put here the highest
qualification we get from National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies. So they for Kuru near Jos.
National Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies. Now the highest honor.
A qualification, no even honor, because
qualification.
Because you get to do heavy work, academic work, your head go to bright over before they award you that MNI. And like ordinary president talk, out of like 100 people will go enter, and like 8 or 12 go pass out with that MNI. You know, that means that person now good for policy.
Such a person can rule Nigeria.
Yes. And
effectively and strategize.
So I'll be more than clap for our enemy.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Elijah, you get waiting to add?
Yes.
You follow people who enjoy free education. And when I can't destroy Nigeria.
No, not be like that. But my last school fees in the around early 90s was 130 something naira. Not only that, my accommodation fee was 60 naira. But there was quota system then. If you are from, I was in Kadinapoli. If you are from 10 northern states, you pay that amount. But if you are from other states, you pay 2,000. That is whether Lagos. Yes.
Okay, why?
Because my state government subsidized my money.
Okay, okay.
So even if you go to cafeteria, just buy 1 naira bread. Go there, go collect tea and akara. Most of these things are so free. In fact, we were pampered to go to school. And anybody that happens to have opportunity to go to abroad, when you are coming back after graduation, it was a serious celebration from the airport to your community. Now festival. I don't get that opportunity, but I see a lot of people.
Many. Okay, thank you very much. Yes. Look, SERVICOM, pass the microphone. We go soon open telephone line, make Nigerians both in Nigeria and abroad make them chook mouth. Before then, hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I'm ordinary president.
Yes, waiting be your name, where you develop from, waiting be your contributor to be that where they chook you for liver. Come, me.
Thank you, sir. My name is Mr. John Kennedy. I'm calling from Germany.
Okay, from Germany.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I'm ordinary president. That is my ordinary president.
As you talk, say you come from Germany, so now I remember Mr. Richard Closer, even though I dey vex with him. But now, where Abdulaziz Yari no be governor again, now I want to revisit that matter. He must pay that German man in money by the grace of God. That time where Abdulaziz Yari be governor, he used impunity. Immunity. Okay, now impunity and immunity self. He used immunity as a governor. Now they don't naked them of immunity. Now he must pay that German man in money. The German man don't lose hope. He don't go back to his country because of ill health. But I am going to trace the man, look for his contact, tell him that I am revisiting the matter. Abdulaziz Yari must pay him his money. Thank you. So continue.
Okay, my ordinary president, sir. I have a complaint against Akaramakala with Azam Alhaji.
Who is young Alhaji?
Alhaji, name Ata Danjuma. Ata Danjuma.
Danjuma Ata.
Yes, Danjuma Ata, yes. So, the matter, now, Akaramakala, and then the April in 2017. So, everything that you do now. So, I think they try to reach you because
waiting be the thing will happen. Waiting be the thing will happen. Waiting be the thing will happen.
So the thing when happen now, the same now they call the station. I don't even show happy David. I don't my family don't even show happy David. I don't understand. So I can't try to they call you. So what happen to say Allah Akaramakala na carry Allah give me na change Allah give me to make it do it for my family. The alarm charge me 1.8 million. Let us pay for the visa fee. So I can't tell Akaramakala to me I don't go get money because I don't experience that kind of thing before. Everything gets wahala, I don't go fit. Akaramakala can't tell me say you know if you chop my money, if the man they not born away make you chop my money. So now I can't tell Akaramakala say okay. Now before I do this man money,
money. Now you are new. Now you are go. You send me account number for me. Your own account number. So I will give you the money. I need to carry the money to allow the account. So what I'm going to do account number. I can't call my brother for Nigeria because me I not get money for it. I can't call my brother for Nigeria. I can't call my brother for Nigeria. I say let me transfer money for Akaramagala account. So looking around to say I want to bring my family home. So my brother tell me to make a get money for any agent. I think that this person where to do the allowance, this person for in a very strict person, see where they work. My brother I never know anything about the family. He can't go now. I think I go like calling me to say the person will bring the person for calling me to Akaramaka, so because okay, no problem, because that time I get confident. So I can't give you account number, the account is GTV bank. That is the use.
How much you send into Akaramakala's account?
600,000 naira.
And then, wait now. Since where you send the 600,000 naira, waiting them promise you for the visa, they no do them.
They don't do it 2 years ago. So I try to Alaji can carry the don't go to documents to travel back. My family will come at the job, let the activity of them, they stay for Abuja for 1 week. So when the result not come now, and now the first embassy, because it get the visa, because send one white paper follow the passport. So the person has fake documents,
okay, what do you need now your 600,000 naira, Abi? Make we save time now. And if you call Akaramakala, they pick your call. Abi, you know they pick your call.
Yes, he took my call. So he said that the fellow allowed to talk. So I even took the fellow allowed to talk.
No, they call him Alaji. His name na Danjuma Ata.
Yes, Danjuma Ata.
Very good. Now I just try in number. As soon as you mention his name, now I try in the number where I get. But make you hear waiting. I go waiting. I hear.
The number you are trying to call is currently switched off. Please try again later.
So, my brother.
Yes, sir, my very president.
By Monday.
Yes, sir.
By the grace of God, before evening on Monday.
Yes, sir.
If they no give you your money,
yes, sir.
Me, I go give you a 600,000 naira.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay,
If by end of Monday you no see your money, make you call on live radio. Make you talk, say I promise you and I no fulfill the promise.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. But in the interest of balancing our talk, as Akaramakala never die, make we hear Akaramakala as we they give other people opportunity, make them talk the whole side of the story. Make our no crucifier. Just hold the line.
Thank you, my ordinary president. Waiting John Kennedy talk, no one will no be correct.
So,
everything when you talk. In fact, even as 2 weeks ago, the man will be like Ohino of Ibira for Abuja. I don't carry the matter go meet him. The man even do. He no forget him for line, just like you two no forget him. So he called trace and go house. Now when he trace and reach house, now Alaji can't call this Kennedy.
Who be Alaji?
Sorry, Alaji Prince Danjuma Ata.
You know in name, make you they call him. Forget that Alaji, throw away Alaji for one side.
Prince Danjuma Ata, because now the younger brother to the Ohino of Igbera land. Now when this man go trace and reach house, he even get what they do for my back one, no after that one.
Him and the
Kennedy. This Kennedy. Now that money now he can't transfer back to this man. When he even talk say he don't send money to him, me can't happy say the man don't refund the money. Now later I can't send me message na 30,000. I say which one be 30,000?
On top of backyard business
we do even after.
So but the main 600,000. He send you any 30,000 naira?
Sir.
Give me straight answer, beg. Give me straight answer. He send you any 30,000 naira after the 600,000 naira negotiation we wanna do? Okay, give me straight. I go cut you off now. I go cut you off now. He send you 30,000 naira, yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. I dey cut and throw away. I dey cut and throw away. Some of them know they listen. I have given you more than enough time, and you are still dragging us off. Akaramakala.
Yes, my ordinary president.
I no go talk say because you dey with me.
Yes, sir.
You know the way
Of course
I
I
dey.
know.
By God, I'm giving you between now and Sunday. How you go look for this money, send them to this man. Now you sabi. If no be so, problem go take between me and you.
The man carry and call radio.
Now on Monday, if this man no call me, reach 3 o'clock, where bank go close. Now me go look for 600,000 naira, send to her. But problem go dey between me and you.
I know say even the Ohino's family no go agree make you pay the money. Now where they don't carry their name on radio.
You see, when Danjuma attack come, as a visually impaired young man, where I hear say he don't build eye hospital for Okene, I became inspired. I fell in love with him. I never go see the hospital. Akaramakala, then we come from the same place with them. Now them confirm say the hospital they exist. They say now governor even go commission the hospital. Somebody will do that kind thing. If you come near the ordinary president, what do now they expect the ordinary president go do? I go embrace him. He can't tell say into travel agency business. Now anybody where they do good with your own money, the best you can do for such a person is to promote the business he or she does in order to encourage the person to do more.
Yes, sir.
I do bad?
No, sir.
Since way Danjuma Ata just open mouth tell me say he won't go into politics, now I pinch myself. Now I begin withdraw from him. Because I don't see many good people will go into politics. We turn the opposite of people where I used to know them to be. Now he don't change in line. I be he don't block in line. I be he don't lost in phone. I know if it know which one. But my own be say, make una forget my closeness with Akaramakala. I go deal with her. I've given you between now and Sunday. Send this man's money to him. How you do it is strictly your business. So help us God.
Amen. Thank you, Ordinary President. Good morning. People wait there for studio.
Good morning, Madam Nemna Akaje Meli.
Thank you for that demonstration.
No, now this hand will break, now they hold.
Yeah, I know say they hold the hand. Thank you, demonstrate well. I see him. I get the meaning of that demonstration. I want to thank our mommy with the studio. We give them motherly advice.
On MNIly advice.
And MNIly
advice.
MNIlicious advice. We want to thank you, mommy.
Yes, ma'am.
We want to also thank our children. I want to thank each and every one of you for being this bold. It tells us that you're standing out.
When I dey grow, nobody, no better person don't ever address me for crowd like this.
The talk when our leader, the team leader, ordinary president.
Me na gang member.
Lead.
Gang leader.
You know, say we get children and lead.
Okay, yes. I'm the leader of the team.
Yes, we are talking.
I'm the leader of the team. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Gang is bad, oh.
We are talking about.
Gang is what?
Exactly.
Even Cool and the gang, where they sing, not the gang them be.
Now Cool and the team.
Now Cool and the gang, meaning to say that they use their song to preach against ganging. Yes. Thank you. Make a clap for Cool and the gang.
It's for the preaching, the mentoring that the ordinary president had given this morning, I want to add all what they have said, including our very own Usman, who called him. They are all wise counsel. And a word is enough for you, our wise children.
Anybody when no clap amongst you is not wise.
Now, when I heard about this case, SERVICOM, government set us up, say, make we let us implement the words of the compact, which is the words that set up SERVICOM office. When the then government promised to serve all Nigerians
well,
to provide the basic services, which will include education, to which all Nigerians are entitled in a fair, timely, honest, efficient, and transparent manner. That is what government. And if all that government has set out to do is achieved, then we will be seen to be touching lives of all Nigerians, including through the services we give at education. Now, in setting up SERVICOM, every MDA was asked to spell out its own standards of providing services, to engage. They are the people providing the services are the service providers. And then you, our students, and parents and stakeholders are the service takers. SERVICOM is in the middle to look at that engagement and to be sure that it's productive and it's fruitful. Now, I want to add to this. In providing the services, processes, systems are set up to ensure that you're satisfied. You're giving services, what you have gone for, you get it, and you get it in a timely way. You have adequate information provided. You also have these services provided in a very professional manner, and also the attitude of the people providing the service. They give you courteous and friendly service. That is what we are here to evaluate and to also report back. And that's why we came to this, to partner with Human Rights Radio. We have observed, working in the field, there are a lot of times we have helplessness, sometimes lack of information, sometimes what people want are not given to them or at the right time. And so that is why we're here. So when we heard the issue of JAMB, we came forward to help resolve this matter. And to that extent, JAMB is supervised by Ministry of Education. We have engaged JAMB. We have also engaged Ministry of Education.
What will be the response we will get from Ministry of Education and JAMB?
Let me have that. To ensure that this is done, we have done that officially and formally, calling their attention.
Make somebody hold on for camera. Make camera know say SERVICOM don't do what they supposed to do. Continue, ma.
Yes. And so, we didn't just stop at this letter. We also engaged the permanent secretary, but he was away on official assignment. As at we were there till past 6 p.m. yesterday. The matter was, so I came here with the expectation, because in this letter it's clearly stated that they have an obligation to fulfill, especially as they supervise JAMB. We also did the same letter to JAMB, but I also got the registrar of JAMB, who was away but called in and gave me specific steps that he's going to take or that is available for this matter to be resolved, which in the course of this program I will be spelling out step by step. Because he called me when he received his own letter.
Who called you?
Professor and the registrar of JAMB. He called, yes, to say that these are the steps and these are the handles to handle each and every case that will be presented here today. And so in the course of the
program, now you go send.
In the course, he's away on assignment. He said that.
Make you come back, can't tell Nigerians by himself.
I'm sure they will engage. They're listening to us, and his staff are also listening. This is open. It's about being open and working towards solutions. I see
because if you talk something now, they go talk say you misquote them. May they can't talk them by themselves.
Yes,
no.
they will. In addition,
madam, no tell us waiting then tell you. May them come talk them by themselves. Good idea, yes?
Yes,
sir. Somebody that is not ready to apologize for service failure, and you are here, you that is supposed to regulate and ensure service efficiency, you are the one they are sending because they no get respect for you. Make them come here, come talk them by themselves before they go talk say you misquoted. She misquoted us. May they come talk am here, make we hear.
I'm sure ordinary presidents, they are listening, and I got that clearance to be able to let out this information from him.
And you don't have the clearance here.
Let me appeal, ordinary presidents, to the fact that I can let out a point where these students, our children, can engage with them.
Are they above the law?
They are not.
Let them come and explain. If this man can talk over the phone that these children are crooks, they are fraudulent, they are criminals. No, madam. You don't have that go ahead to read whatever thing they ask you to say here.
So going forward, I'm sure Ministry of Education is also listening, because this is in the open and it's for the public.
Not be the same Ministry of Education where this case against School of the Deaf.
We wrote to them, ordinary president. We also wrote to them.
You go allow me talk now. Okay, anytime where I want talk anything, when we say you go nearly put her for trouble, she go try to muffle my talk.
Ordinary, we're doing this openly, and I'm not muffling your talk. It's just I wanted to finish the trend of thought that I was giving up. I said the Ministry of Education is listening, and they would also approach a platform where all of these concerns will be redressed. It's important. We can't wish it away. We cannot wish it away. Now, that's why it's because of the essence of time. That was why I harvested that handle. The handles, and they gave me assurance that if each person logs in that handle within 24 hours, that is what the registrar of JAMB said. I'm quoting him.
Okay, Madam Nena. Madam Nena, yes, please, ma. Now, the registrar talks, say, yes, ma. Talk to the microphone.
Yes, because of time.
Wait now. Who is the registrar to give timeline? After you have disappointed Nigerians, and you are giving timeline as if you are in charge of their lives, we will allow you in the interest of no, not in the interest of the children. We will just allow you in the interest of fair hearing for you, because as the ordinary president, I ask you to follow up.
Yes.
And you have a message, but not be because the message go make sense or it no go make sense. Make I allow you talk waiting then send you. But for him to say within 24 hours, who is he? An ordinary registrar? Madam, go ahead and read it out. Please, children, allow our mommy. You understand?
Please join me in appreciating our team leader for his commitment. We know great leaders by their flexibility, and so we want to appreciate this.
You know great leaders by their flexibility,
and
which means they are even ready to concede and apologize.
Yes. So,
not calling other people's children.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ordinary president.
Yes, ma.
And I want to appreciate you for this understanding.
See, if you are the overpeace, we wanna go stay outside. Una they distract us. Oh yeah, bye. Una they go for prayer. Writing materials. Okay, because of the okay, go, children. We are going to give you 10 minutes to go and get your writing materials. JJ is supposed to say no. So you can step out and get your writing materials. For you to know that they are wonderful children. They are ready to write it down so that no mistake will happen. Thank you. And they come. We no go. Hey. Una hembelembe. Oh lo lo lo. As it be say, our young leaders step out, make them go get writing material for the exam where SERVICOM once set for them on behalf of JAMB. Now we go do some cases. By the way, make we maximize our time. He get one woman we carry complaint come one time against her in-law. We talk say her late husband they work for prison. Where the woman? Say her late husband they work for prison, and as he they work for prison, he can't die. The allegation be say somebody for inside which would the dial number? Somebody for inside prison service will be staff come connive with one of her in-laws will be pastor. The salary of the late husband come they run, they go. In fact, madam, put the microphone near your mouth. What be your name?
My name is Promise Chiamaka Irobe.
Promise Chiamaka Irobe. Yes, you remember the complaint where you carry come Human Rights Radio and Television?
Yes, sir.
What be the complaint where you carry come?
About my late husband's brother, a pastor. That after my husband died, he collected the death benefits, seized his car, sold our land, and was still collecting his salary for some months.
How many months he collect the salary? Talk to the microphone steady.
He told me himself that he was able to talk to some people so that my husband's salary can be with him for some time, which he did not even give me anything.
Okay, and your late husband's benefits, who collect them?
I went to the office because my husband's...
Who collect them?
When I went to the office, they didn't tell me whether he has collected it or not.
Oh, okay, but now he collects burial money,
yes, sir,
and he sell una car,
yes,
can't sell una land.
Yes, sir.
Where we go fit see this your in-law?
He stays in Calabar.
In Calabar. In number they go?
Yes.
Since where this this where your husband die, how many times you and this man don't communicate? Nine be your husband, your late husband, senior brother, or be junior brother?
Junior brother.
Junior brother.
Yes, sir.
So how many times you and don't communicate?
From the beginning, we were communicating. He told me that I should not worry. He will come to Abuja and see us. He will not come. Then he now referred me to Diamond Bank. He said he will call somebody in Diamond Bank so that the woman will give me money, because that was the office, the bank my husband.
Young leaders, please, quiet.
That was the bank my husband was using. So that he.
You go meet the woman. The woman give you money?
No, they said that I should call him.
Waiting be the woman name?
He said Ngozi, but I can't remember the surname.
The woman where they work for Diamond Bank?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you see your late husband, brother,
yes, sir.
You feel repeat everything where you talk?
Yes.
Akaramakala, call the late husband, brother, make you come. Where the late husband, brother? Where am?
See him.
Oh, 9 be this. Okay. Hey, Pastor, good morning, sir.
Give a microphone, please.
Why could I give a microphone? My children are coming. Maintain some silence, please, my young leaders, young wise leaders. Madam,
sir?
You feel recognize this man who stand beside you?
Yes, sir.
What him be his name?
Mr. Solomon Irobi.
Mr. Solomon.
Yeah, Pastor.
Hey, children, please now. Young wise leaders.
Young ambassadors.
Who is he to you?
He's my in-law, my husband's younger brother.
Now him be the person where you talk say he carry money. Madam, stay one place now.
Yes, sir.
He sell land, he sell motor.
Yes, after my husband died, he was the one that called me and we sat down.
You now him be the person where you accuse say he sell land, he sell motor. Pastor, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. What him be your name, sir?
My name is Pastor. My name is Pastor Amos Solomon Irobe.
Okay, Pastor Solomon Irobe. You feel recognize this woman who stand beside you?
Yes.
Who is she to you?
She's my late brother's wife.
Okay.
Let me use the word wife.
Okay, why wife?
I believe we're in Nigeria and we all have ideas about how our country and tradition is. I use the word wife because for a woman who absconded her husband in the time of sickness to the tune of 1 year and 8 months, we know our tradition.
This same woman.
Where I come from, when a woman takes her things out of a man's house, automatically the marriage is gone.
Okay, hold it there. Madam, I won't make you repeat exactly what you talk for Pastor back.
Okay.
You have 5 minutes to summarize.
When I was pregnant for my second baby, my husband was transferred to Benin. I was heavy. He asked me we should go together. I refused to go, that I don't know anybody there. My parents are in Abuja here. I will stay here. So when he left, that was the beginning of our issues. When he came back to Abuja, when he died, they didn't inform me. He was the one with my husband's phone. He was receiving calls. He didn't call anybody. He did not even call me. I didn't even know he still had my number.
Your husband, they transfer him?
Yes.
Your husband?
Yes, sir.
You no go with You no go with him?
I no go.
For how long? How many weeks?
I was pregnant, sir, but after...
For how many weeks before?
For 3 months.
You no go with him?
Yes, it was after I gave birth that I went with the children.
Okay. And within these 3 months, you they call him?
We they talk.
Una they talk?
Yes, sir.
What did your late husband tell you?
He said since I did not come to Benin, when I want to give birth, he will send money. He sent the money 3 months after I gave birth. That was when I carried the children.
He live here. Your pregnancy day how many months?
7 months.
7 months. After the pregnancy complete 9 months before you born her.
Yes.
Which means you go 2 months. Then you come born 3 months, which means 5 months. No be as against 3 months where you talk. Okay, so you talk that one now. Talk all the allegations where you talk against this man, how this man go connive with prison staff, how your late husband salary been there waka dey go, how then they collect the salary after your husband don't pass on, how he sell una land, how he sell una. I want to make you look and face to face, make you repeat everything where you talk.
Okay, after my husband, like my husband died in Abuja here, they didn't take him to the village. They buried him in Abuja here. So he called me that he wants to see me. He told me I should meet him in his hotel room. I said I cannot come to his hotel room. Let's meet in our house. He refused. Later, we decided to meet in our church. That was where we sat with one of my husband's friends. He started telling me that when my husband even was critical, he went to his house. He told me with his own mouth that he has to break the door because he didn't have the keys. He broke the door. He didn't even see any better thing in the room. What he saw was his uniform and the land document, which he sold to bury him. That was what he told me himself.
Okay. Okay, what about the salary thing where you talk, saying connive with somebody? I want to make you use your mouth to repeat everything.
On phone. That promise, what I want to tell you is that you've been calling me that you people are suffering. And there are some things I'm working out in prison's office. And I was able to talk to them so that your husband's salary can read for some time, which I was collecting. So I will direct
you they collect. I'll be here. They collect.
Him.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
He told me himself that I should go to you. Direct me to Diamond Bank to go and collect money.
Mm-hmm.
I waited for his call. He didn't call me. Then I went to the Diamond Bank.
Until Madam SERVICOM, please be here with us. Make we dispense this matter. Mm-hmm.
He said he talked to them in the office so that my husband's salary can read for some time. So he will call the girl in the bank to give me some money. He refused to pick my call again. And I went to the bank. They told me they don't know what I'm talking about. And I came back.
Okay. So now the allegations with that.
Yes, and my husband's car too. I went to their elder sister's house to ask of his car. The elder sister told me that he's not in her hand. She called her son. Chiboy, where is your uncle's car? Who carried it? Chiboy said, it's Uncle Solomon that come and told them to give them the car key. And he drove the car away. That since that day, they have not seen Solomon and the car.
Thank you. So, Pastor, now over to you. You have 10 minutes.
Okay, good morning, Nigerians. It's a pleasure to be here. Firstly, I want to say I didn't intend to enter into any issue with my late brother's wife, but since she brought it here, it's open now. So we just have to blow everything open and let everyone, he that faces judgment with equity, will do it with a strong heart. So I'll do that. Now, firstly, like I said, she absconded her marriage to the tune of 1 year, 8 months, close to 2 years. And the young man had...
How did the marriage happen?
The young man had some health challenge. Now, this marriage in question, this marriage, they married themselves in 2007. As at that time, my father was alive. My wife, my present wife now, I was just cutting my wife that period. My father was alive, had some health challenges. But what am I saying? I am the only legitimate blood brother of this person we are talking about. And I am not aware of that marriage. My father was alive. He didn't know this lady. This lady in question doesn't know where the man she is talking about comes from. They met in Abuja, and in few weeks, they set their marriage. The church that wanted to wed them, that was on the wedding card, found out some irregularities, refused to wed them. They went to one somewhere, did their wedding. A church that doesn't have a CAC. I am a founder of a church. I don't wed people because I'm still doing my CAC process. So I don't want to go into all that. But now, this marriage, this thing called marriage took place between the two of them. I was not aware. My father was alive, was not aware. When I wanted to marry my wife, one of the conditions my wife's father gave me is, in our place, we don't give boys women to marry. So go and bring your father. And I did that. Her father didn't do that. They just needed the marriage. The guy is working, prisons. Fine. She knew his challenge, so perhaps he would die in 2 weeks. Unfortunately, after the marriage, the young man refused to die. I have families listening to these programs that maybe if you put a call through, like I stop them from coming here, you may not be able to control the anger. Now, after a while, the young man started having challenges with this marriage. The challenges went as far as this lady going to the prisons to do trouble. I mean, serious trouble. Anybody that is in prison that even try to assist the young man because of his health challenge, she will face the person squarely. And because of that, the office said, so that we won't get into trouble, let's transfer this young man out of Abuja. So they transferred him out of Abuja to Benin, and the young man left for Benin, and the wife he married refused to follow him to Benin. I'm a pastor. I've been transferred when I was still working in Winners until now. There is no way I've been transferred to that my wife will look at my face and say, okay, go, I'll be coming later. Are you understanding me? But she took her decision, stood by it, and the young man left. Few months after, she went to Benin to tell him she was pregnant and found another woman with the young man.
Your brother?
Yes. Did a lot of trouble and left. After a few other months.
How old was the pregnancy, and for how long have they been separated?
Sir, I may not have the full data, but I have people you can call now that will give you the lowdown.
Go ahead.
So, she delivered the baby. And the young man, while alive, argued that he was not the father of that child. When they told me the issue, as a pastor, I won't tell him, this is what you did, and this is what. So I said, brother, this child is a girl. So please, for God's sake, stop arguing about the fatherhood of the child. If it's a male child, I will argue with you that we won't accept a strange blood. But it's a female child. Why are you fighting? Please, allow it. Let peace reign. I did that. I stopped that issue. My family members.
Order! If I do now, I go conk myself. Order!
No conk.
Continue.
Please, I'm not saying the female child is not important, but I was only pointing out the idea that
the female child is less controversial.
Yes. So
okay.
Stop the fighting. We train the child. Definitely, they will marry the child. So we won't fight about it.
So even female child is more important to the family.
Yes, because we at least will collect goods.
Well done. You try.
For marriage.
For training.
Okay.
So after
order.
After that controversy, she and the young man had issues. They broke up. Before they broke up, if you get to the Nigerian prisons, they will bring up some files and tell you that she took the young man to welfare. From welfare, they went to court, and whatever happened there, they separated. The young man lived in a place she doesn't know, which I won't mention.
Who bring the separation?
As in, she went to welfare. Court. From there, they did all the.
But you know, say you talk and say when she go Benin, she go meet with another woman.
Yes, and they had issues.
Okay.
And she came back to Abuja.
Okay, maybe Nairobi makes she so.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I was not here in Abuja. But like I said, there are cousins that has the complete lowdown of this thing, but I was able to curb them so that I can control their anger. So she separated with the young man. Now the young man lived
before the man died.
Yes.
For court.
Yes. Can I ask her a few questions so that you can be sure?
Please ask her.
Please, where did your husband spend the last 1 year of his life?
Madam, answer.
He came back to Abuja. I was not aware.
Yes, sir. You are the wife. You are the wife.
Madam, answer now. The last 1 year and a half where your husband spent before he died, where he do him?
That was where he was staying.
He alone?
Yes. The house he went to. But we're not together.
Why?
Because when I left Benin, we already had issues. When I left him in Benin and came back with my children.
Okay, so continue.
Please, the place my brother lived before he died is called One Man Village.
Not Autaba Lefi.
One Man Village.
So, madam,
one man. I don't know Abuja. So I believe you people should know where I'm talking about. I was taken by a cab on charter to that place by his friend that lived with him. You know, yesterday I was talking to the prisoner. I said, if I am asked in anywhere who is my brother's wife, I will mention one young man, Adewale, at Begunde or something.
Why?
And they said, why would I say a man is my brother? I said, because the last 2 years of my brother's life was very challenging because of his health. And the only young man who stayed with him, my brother, because of his challenge, sometimes may wee on his clothes and all that, you know. The young man who was there with him did what a wife and I, the brother, wouldn't have loved to do with happiness.
Which work?
The young man was working with him in prisons.
Okay, now in colleague for prison.
Yes.
Let's appreciate Adewale, please. Now for you, the brother, to say you cannot even go.
There are things I will not do.
Yes.
My brother's health challenge was funny in such a way that now you will not want to really be around him for a long time.
Okay.
But this young man lived with him in the same house for 2 years. I have the rent receipt of that house. In one place called.
So Madam no even know where her husband died. Okay, and so continue.
I know my brother better than this woman. Because we're just the two of us.
Okay, in the family.
Yes, we spent our life growing together. We have the assistance of our senior sister, who is like a mother. One sister, Joy Irobe, she's the mother of the house. And that's the assistance we have. That's the only person in the extended family that can stand for us. So most of the information we are looking for, if you put a call to her, you may not be able to control her anger. You know what it means to her, like losing a son. So Ima lived that, and eventually Ima died. Before Ima died, few days to the time we were talking, and I told him I'll be coming to Abuja to see him on Sunday when I heard of his admission. Now, before this time, December, prison sent him from Benin, where he was. They sent him on the course to Lagos. It was in Lagos that I was called that the young man slumped. Now, me knowing his health challenge, I knew I had to do something quick and fast. So I called the prisons in Abuja and said, please, this is what is happening to him. Prisons had been of great help to that young man. Prisons said, can you return him back to Abuja? I went to Lagos, pick him. You understand what it means? I am a very busy person. But I had to do it. I ran to Lagos, pick him, use night bus by charter, land him in Abuja and handed him over to Sister Joy and left. Sister Joy took him back now to prisons, and prisons did everything they do, but he had been out of his drugs for some time, so his system couldn't respond again. So when I got the information, I knew that the end has come, but I didn't know how long it would take. So on Sunday morning, on Saturday, we spoke. I told him, I said, look, just give me Sunday. I have 3 services to keep. There's no way I can live just like that. But after the service, I'll take a flight. I'll meet you in Abuja Sunday evening so that we can talk. Now, that was Saturday. On Sunday morning, his phone called me around 6:45. I picked the phone, and the person who called me cried for like 10 minutes. So I knew something had happened. I said, please, can you stop crying? Talk to me. Who is this? He says, sir, my name is Adewale. I said, is this the Adewale, my brother? He said, yes. He said, I'm with your brother in the hospital. We have been here for some time. I said, where is Sister Joy? He said, Sister Joy is crying outside. Immediately he said that, I knew it was on. So
the worst has happened.
Brother, don't die. You know, such a issue on a Sunday morning, I had prepared for service. I didn't attend church. I just put off my phone and said, so Monday morning, I was in Abuja. First thing on Monday, I was in Abuja. Went there to the hospital, saw my brother's corpse, arranged for...
Be strong.
Arranged for him to be put in the mortuary, and I began to do my... Please, where is this his wife? And my family began to tell me, oh, you don't know? No waiting. Where is the woman? We don't know. What do you mean you don't know? So all this while, you have not seen her. So we have not seen her. I don't want to... Where is the wife? He said, brother, I don't even know he's married because I stayed with him in one man village for over 2 years. and we didn't see a wife. What nonsense is this? I began to look for how to get to her. Now, I went to the father and told the father, please, can you help me call Promise?
How did you trace the father?
I was showed the church where the man used to worship. He's an elder in the church. I don't know their house.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the church. Luck fell on me. I found the man in church. Please, sir, can you help me call Promise? Tell her I am in town. I want to see her. Now, Nigerians, please, can we listen with understanding? I am the brother and you are the wife. Who should tell who that somebody died?
Of course, the wife.
Who should tell who, for God's sake? Because you were not there. And I'm now coming to tell you, do you know that the man died? He died.
Who says so?
The wife. Say, he died. Okay, no problem. Now listen. I don't have much time. I'm in a hotel in Abuja. I am spending too much. I have to bury Ima and go back. I was doing all this because, as at that time, we didn't grow in where we come from. I don't want to mention because the next question I'll ask her, you'll find out she doesn't even know where the young man comes from. Now, we did all that. I was just hurrying, trying to make sure I finish everything so I can go back. I have family and all that.
You have 3 minutes to go.
At the end of the day, I was begging. I said, okay, I will bury him at so date. If you don't want to come, that's your issue. Please, can you send me his son? Let him come and witness.
Okay, the one you told me over the phone that when they born the Pekin, your late brother give him name, yes, Samuel.
His name is Samuel Emmanuel Irobe.
But
before
you say,
they married, the young man had a son whose name is Junior Emmanuel Irobe.
Okay.
Before they got
okay.
Her own son is Samuel Emmanuel Irobe.
And you
but as we are talking now, the boy is not answering Samuel. The boy's name is Akachuku. And I don't know why an Edo man should answer Akachuku.
Okay, leave that one.
So, at the end of the day, I did all that.
Order.
I did all that and buried my brother, and the woman standing claiming wife didn't show up. She didn't know where I buried my brother in Abuja, which she must have heard by flying news. She doesn't know where I buried him in Abuja.
Mm-hmm.
And I went ahead and buried him. Now my brother lived.
You have less than 2 minutes to round up.
Live a very funny kind of life. So is this person that is careless?